Hi guys, this is Stanley with my case study for waste management as part of the course for Environmental Sustainability 11. As you can see here, my category was waste management. So the stakeholders are recycling and garbage companies because they're the one who give our trash to, as well as like our other waste such as recycling. And the city of Vancouver is directly involved because they're who the garbage and recycling companies are employed by, and also the city of Vancouver has also other departments with plans relating to waste management and environmental sustainability. Also, citizens of Vancouver are also part of pretty much everyone in Vancouver. As long as you own a home, you probably have a way to dispose of your waste, and different people have different ways of going about it. Although it might not be everyone's concern, there are a handful that do, but everyone is technically involved. Also, animals are involved with waste management as well, because if we're not responsible with the way that we dispose of our trash, we could be endangering the lives of many animals, as well as destruction of habitat and ecosystems. Issues at home include poor waste management and organization, such as they don't have like a recycling bin, a compost bin, or ways to dispose of e-waste, stuff like that. And as a result, all the stuff that could be recycled or composted just end up in the garbage bin, which usually just gets sent to the incinerator and landfills, which is pretty bad. And also, some people think it's inconvenient to have like different bins, because then they have to walk more. Like, how hard can it be? You might be wondering, but that's what a lot of people think. Yeah, they think that organizing it takes too much work, which really it isn't. And another issue is where the trash is going. So when it goes to landfills, you disturb the habitat around it, as well as pollute the air. Also, that's one piece of land which will be really hard to clean up. We're running out of land and place to put our trash, so it has to go somewhere. But if we're going to run out of place to put our trash, what will happen to the earth? And also, a lot of it goes to incinerators as well, to be burned up, the trash, and that's really bad for the environment, as it puts holes in our ozone layer, thus promoting global warming, my bad. So yeah. Another issue is, technically related to the one before. There are several effects on our Earth as a result of poor waste management, such as destruction of ecosystems, global warming, acid rain, air pollution. It could hinder agriculture, as well as cause floods. Just pretty much a lot of stuff can be traced back to poor waste management. And of course, we want to avoid that. This Greenest City 2020 for Vancouver, it's an action plan for trying to get zero waste, zero carbon emissions, well, as little as possible, not technically zero, but just become a really green city by the end of 2020 for Vancouver. You can check it out in the bibliography here. And so this is just an example of a landfill. You can see that if we run out of land, we're going to have to clean up these places. And you can kind of judge from what kind of pollution it can put into our air, as a result of landfills. As for educating the lower generations, you could set an example or make categorizing trash more convenient. Of course, there's tons of other ways to educate people, such as holding workshops, volunteer opportunities. But yeah, there's several ways to do this. It's just a matter of time that a lot of people become educated in this stuff. I'm sure a lot of people know the general idea of what poor waste management brings to our Earth. But yeah, it is my bibliography. Thanks for watching.